Join me for this total body deep stretch that's perfect to do at the end of your workout, at the end of a run, or when you get tired, you go home just before going to bed. It's gonna help you relax and lengthen all those tight muscles. I'm Noko. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to download your welcome packet in the description below, to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And I will be using a strap, so grab something. It can be a belt, a strap, scarf, anything long. Let's do it. Let's start in a seated position. If this is uncomfortable, you have a hard time keeping your spine straight, you can sit on a block or on a pillow to elevate your hips. You can even sit on a chair. Just going to place our hands on our belly. And as we inhale, we want to feel the belly, the ribs, the lower abdomen expanding. And as we exhale, we want to feel everything moving back towards the spine. I invite you to close your eyes. Inhaling through the nose. And out through the nose. Inhaling, expanding the abdomen. Exhaling back. Inhaling out, exhaling in. Let's do 1 or 2 more rounds. Let's blink the eyes open and let's get on our back. Keep your strap close by, knees to chest. Rock side to side, and we're rocking side to side. So when you feel the contact between your low back and the floor, so the floor is massaging your low back just by rocking side to side. Let's make circles around the tailbone. Reverse. And center. Let's bend the right knee. This is when you may need your strap. And I place the strap, actually you can place it just underneath your toes. And what you want to do is keep the sole of the foot facing the ceiling, the toes pointing towards the back of the mat, and the knee pressing towards the floor. So your knee is not pressing to the chest, you want to move it out a little bit towards the floor. Those of you who are flexible, you may be able to grab your foot with your hand on the inside or outside of the foot. Ideally, you want to keep your shoulders, tailbone on the floor, because I also see this, we lift the hips to bring the foot up. Okay, that's not good on your low back, so we press tailbone down. And if you are very flexible, you can even do it with both legs at the same time. I'm going to show you one leg at a time. So it's optional. Strap or holding your foot. Inhaling. As we exhale, we press the knee closer to the floor. Inhaling. Exhaling, pressing a little bit deeper. I'm going to hold it right here for a few more deep, slow breaths. And this opens up the hips, stretches the hip flexors. So if you have tight hip flexors, it's going to help. If you're a runner, it's going to help. A couple more breaths. A bit deeper. And back to center, rocking side to side. Feet on the mat. We're going to scoop the hips to the left, pull the knees to the chest, and drop them. That's one option. I'm going to show you different options. So one option, easiest option, is to have a block to support your legs. We want the shoulders facing straight up, gazing straight up, and we twist from the waist to the side. If your legs are hanging in the air, you're probably straining your low back. We don't want that. Okay, right here. Or you can also have, you can test, have a block between your legs. or block between the legs, and another one can be a pillow, can be a book underneath the legs. So hold your right here. Now those of you who wants to go a little bit deeper, what you can do is cross your right leg over left, lift your knees, and drop, and you'll feel the stretch much deeper. Okay? So find your option and find your breath. I invite you to close your eyes and take a deep breath into the nose and out through the nose. Deep breath in and out, and you should feel the stretch in the low back. We're stretching the low back. You may feel it also on the top of your thigh right here, the glute, hip area. And let's come back to center. If you work on both legs at the same time earlier, you can do this again. Otherwise, we're going to work on the other foot. Right foot is on the floor, knee bent. We're going to place the strap under the left foot. And you may start all the way up here. Sole of the foot is facing the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are anchored into the floor, low back tailbone anchored into the floor. Just move the leg to the left a bit, bend the knee, keep the sole of the foot facing up. Inhaling, exhaling, we pull the knee down. Again inhaling, exhaling, press down, keeping the toes pointing back as much as possible. You'll notice that one hip is much tighter than the other one. It means that you may want to hold the position a little bit longer on the side that's tighter. Couple more breaths here. Same breath we used earlier as we started to practice. And knees to chest, rocking side to side. Let's scoop the hips to the right this time. So either using a block underneath the knees and just pulling the knees up and dropping the legs, keeping the shoulders facing straight up. If you want to go a little bit deeper, cross the left leg over right, pull the knees and then drop to the side. And as you drop, you'll notice that your right shoulder wants to lift off the floor. Bring it back. About 4 cycles of breath or longer. If you want, you can always pause the video. If this feels great on your low back, your glutes, just pause the video and hold it for a whole minute. A couple more breaths. Nice. We're going to meet on our stomach. And we want the feet flat. Let's open the legs a little bit as wide as the hips, a little bit wider. And we're going to open the hands as wide as the elbows. Okay, you want your hands to fall underneath the elbows. So they're not underneath the armpit, a little bit wider. And inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling down. Inhaling, peeling the spine up. Exhaling down. And again with your breath. So you inhale, you lift. Exhale down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold it up. And the hands underneath the shoulders. Let's get up on all fours, preparing for a down facing dog. Fingers wide open, let's stack the toes under, lifting the knees, inhaling, exhaling, down facing dog. Let's hold it here for a couple breaths. Using your hands to push the floor away, pressing the chest as close to the thighs as possible. Feeling the low back lengthening. Feeling the weight of the head lengthening the neck. An option to extend the knees and to press the heels down. Let's draw the right leg out, pressing the chest back. Let's curl the right knee, pulling the knee to the chest. And all the way through runner's lunge. From here, preparing for a pyramid, we can shorten the stance. Back foot on the floor, belly lifted to the spine, support your spine. Hands on the thighs, we're going to press against the thigh. Extend both knees. From here, inhaling, opening the chest, pulling the hands down. And exhaling, reaching forward. If you have any concerns with your low back, hands on the thigh, belly lifted. And inhaling, coming up. Let's square off the hips. Imagine you squeezing your inner thighs together. Okay, so you're bringing your legs together. Inner thighs squeezing together. Pushing the tailbone back and reaching forward. Feeling the stretch in the hamstring, in the calf area. You can have your hands on your thigh. You can have blocks, or you can go towards the floor. And from here, see if you can pull this right leg, right hip back a little bit. Hold it right there. One more breath. And let's bend the front knee, feet together. Inhaling halfway, exhaling chair, hold. And forward fold. Right leg back, down facing dog. Inhaling plank. Staff pose or modified plank, staff pose, pushing up, down facing dog. Let's work on the other side. Let's draw the left leg out, pushing the chest back. See if you can bring your shoulders, your cheek towards the right thigh. And from here we curl the left knee, pulling the left knee all the way to the chest, runner's lunge. Preparing for pyramid, back foot flat on the floor. Hands on the thigh, belly lifted. Coming up, extending both knees. Reaching the hands down, opening, pushing tailbone forward, opening the heart to the sky. Option to keep your hands back and reach forward. Feel your inner thighs squeezing together. Option to have your hands on your thigh or towards the floor. Find your breath. Let's bend the front knee, feet together and down facing dog. Let's open the feet. That's why there's the mat, walking the hands back. Let's bend the knees, deep bend, chest to the thighs. Option to hold it here. To interlace your fingers, if your hands are not reaching, you can use your strap and hold the strap. And releasing the arms forward. Again, feeling the stretch in the shoulders, in the neck, in the lower back. Slowly releasing the arms, walking the hands. And one last stretch, puppy stretch. I'm going to place the elbows down. And what I do, I release my tailbone to the sky. I drop my belly. So we release the low back. Should feel good on your low back. So you should feel the stretch in your low back, but also in your shoulders, chest area. And bringing the hips forward, rolling up. All right, thank you guys for spending your time with me. When you comment below, I want to know when you use this type of practice. Is it first thing in the morning? Do you do it part of your workout, and what type of workout you do? And also let me know what you'd like to see in my videos. Hands to heart center. From my heart to yours, with love, namaste.